Hey everyone, what's up? This is Apollyon back with Diablo Immortal. I hope you're all doing good, having a great day. Today I will be here looking in a tier list from Diablo Pro. The link for this will be in the description down below if you want to go and check them out. They do some good work here, and today I will be reading this and giving my input here. You guys know I've been playing Wizard since day one and I absolutely love the class. So when I first saw this that the Wizard got 6.5 scores here out of all classes, I was really surprised. Why is that? So I'm here just giving my input, not saying that these guys are doing anything bad. I'm sure they put a lot of hours and did a lot of work here putting all this information here for you guys. So I would actually recommend you guys going there and checking this yourself and reading uh, what they say about each class. But I myself will be giving input on the wizard because I've been playing wizard. I have created so many builds. You guys can go and check that out. But without any further ado, let's go and dive into this tier list and see where the wizard is lacking so much, and maybe I will try and give input with some real gameplay as well. Alright, so I'm excited, so let's scroll down and see what we have. So first off, we have a solo play here, the ability to do well and be self-sufficient without a group, and a wizard got a rating of 3. This is surprising here, so without saying too much, it's better I just show it to you guys. Alright, so Wizard got a rating of 3 for a solo gameplay, so I decided to come to Hell 4 difficulty right now, solo, and you guys can see my combat rating is well below the recommended, like below 250, and we'll be doing some solo gameplay here in a Realm of Domination, everyone's favorite farming spot, and see if we can find any blues. But just you guys can see how much damage I can do and pretty much kill everything. And my damage is 69% less right now, and I'm taking 226 more damage here as well. So we have a blue pack here. We'll see how well we can fight this pack here as well, and this big guy that is like a tank. So this is going to be hard. I won't recommend you guys coming here with the wizard and trying this out, since it's going to be hard. You need a good movement, of course, but a wizard can for sure play and kill everything solo without any issues, just like this. You just black hole them, stun them, melt them down. This guy still have a lot of HP, but anyways, this is what we have here for solo gameplay for high difficulty. And now I'll be showing you guys how fast you can melt the other content. That is actually your own combat rating. Alright, so for the next solo gameplay, I decided to go with the challenge rift here, since it says you have issues. You guys can see this is how fast you can actually run solo without a group in game, a solo rift. So let's see how fast a wizard can melt down these enemies that are close to your combat rating. And this guy is vanishing. But anyways, let's keep going. I don't like this map so much, since it's always going here and there, but you guys can see how much damage the wizard is dealing and how fast we are progressing the challenge. Everything is just dying. I'm just moving. I'm not even using my disintegrate. You guys can see everything just died. And I'm like 1190 on the resonance, not that high. You can get that much in few months of playing game. And it took me like 1 minute 20 seconds to solo complete this, so I won't say wizard is 3 when it comes to solo activities with the wizard, more like 8 or 9. That is where I would put wizard. It can melt anything and it can hold on its own. Alright, next they are talking about synergizing abilities with a group play, and on that wizard is standing on 8. I would agree with that. You have a lot of diversity with your wizard skill that you can help with your group play, black hole, ice crystal, meteor stun. You can do a lot, and even you can use the fire that is going to help others and things like that. So I would agree on that. And next we have a labyrinth here. How will this class perform during storyline, questing both solo or in a group, and also paragon grinding? And again is 4 here, and I still have a different opinion here. At the start, when you start playing the wizard, you do have some hard time since you don't have any modification for your talents and skills. That time is hard to play wizard, but once you start putting those talents and modifiers together for your builds, you just start killing things much faster and the game become much easier. So later on, the wizard gets much better, and like they said, paragon grinding is going to be 4. I don't agree with that. More like if it was starting a new character, then yeah, I would agree that wizard might be harder because it's squishy and you need a good movement to play wizard. But I would rate this 8 myself for paragon grinding, or even 10. Like you can kill and melt everything where right now I am in the game. I have no issues. I just kill everything and melt everything much faster than any other class. Even demon hunters, I can run faster than them with my teleport. Lightning Nova with the movement speed, I can just outrun most demon hunters there as well, melting everything when I'm doing some paragon grinding. So I would say it's even 10 when it comes to killing enemies with wizard if you have right setup and builds. So yeah, that is where I would rate it 9 or 10. And next we have a PvP here, and in PvP wizard is getting 10 scores, and I would say wizard is really strong with ray of frost and the disintegrate beam with the ice crystal, but then again you need a really good movement and the teleportation where you will be teleporting, moving your wizard, because you need to remember you are still squishy. Your movement is going to make you deadly in PvP, and if you have a good movement, good teleportation, spot, an idea how to move around on the battlefield, then you will be utilizing your ice crystal, disintegrate, and ray of frost at its maximum, and will be really annoying and killing everything off screen. So if you can do that, then you will be killing things. If you cannot hit and run and teleport around, then you will be getting killed pretty quick as well. So it's a 10 class, but you need to know how to play it as well in PvP, because the difficulty is going to be a bit harder to play with it as well. But anyways, beginner friendly is next. Accessibility for beginner to get constant value. That is too for the wizard. I think this is only because when you start playing Wizard, you are really squishy and your talents are basically really bad without any modification. So I might as well say this is 2, and I totally agree with that. Without modification and the abilities and the skills, Wizard is just not that fun. It's get fun once you unlock everything and put the builds together. And the dungeons, performance in the different dungeon with area is again 6 for the wizard. Let me tell you, when I'm doing raids, I almost end up getting the box at the end for the damage done, and I don't die there at all. I have a maybe good movement speed. I don't feel bad, and in the dungeons I am mostly doing more damage than the other classes. So again, I won't say this is 6, more like 8 or 9 for me personally, because you can just melt everything in the dungeons as well. And then we have the challenge rift. For the challenge rift, wizard is 9. I do agree. If you put good builds together, you can push really, really hard in the challenge rift. I'm sure some of you guys have seen me pushing my wizard to the limit with 1000 resonance and getting some really good results. And then we have support. Support is 5. How well this class can support allies with abilities. So I guess they are talking about some buffs. And since you don't have any buffs to give to your allies, they give it a 5. But I would still argue that you still have some nice ability when you are playing with the allies in your group. You can use the black hole, and after using a black hole, you can use a meteor strike that is going to stun your enemies. And if you have a chip of stone flash, that is also going to make like turn them into stone, and it will end up dealing a huge damage to them. And you can also go with the ice crystal instead of a black hole that is going to chill the enemies, and you can use a disintegrate with that is going to slow down the enemies for the whole group, and you will be dealing huge damage to everyone around uh, them as well, helping them out. So I would say more like salmon for me when it comes for support. But if they're talking about buffs, then yeah, wizard doesn't have much buffs, but still can support the group with the damage, stun, chill, stuff like that. And at the end, I believe is damage. In damage, it is rated 9. I would agree with that. Demon Hunter still hold the cake at the first, in my opinion, can deal a lot more damage to the single target, and Wizard is right behind that. This is not going to be a beginner friendly class, but if you have a good movement control and you are ready to change your skills for speed farming, Paragon, and doing some hard content, then you will have more fun with the wizard. I would rate this class more like 8.5 in my opinion, because it's a powerhouse glass cannon that can melt down enemies if you play it right. And if you cannot do hit and run and have a good movement, then it's going to be a nightmare for you to play. You will be just dying left and right. So yeah, that is just my input. These guys are still doing great work, so go and check them out. And I'm signing off. I'll see you guys later with something else. Till then, have fun and take care, guys.